Hello, viewers watching from your TV, tablet, phone, most likely the toilet. I am Tristan Glover, I'm the martial arts film freak, and I am making this video as a welcome introduction to my channel. I know that there are a lot of YouTubers on YouTube that, do movie reviews and talk about movies, but there just aren't any that talk strictly about martial arts movies. I've seen Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, Collider, The Schmoes, a lot of people that I do follow, a lot of people that I really enjoy, I respect, but they never talk about martial arts movies as much as you want them to. A couple years ago in 2014, a lot of them did reviews for The Raid 2. They knew little about it. They had not seen the first movie, and I remember a lot of them thought the movie was from Japan. That's a little bit frustrating to see myself, knowing it's from Indonesia. I'm a huge fan of those movies. I am here to be the community, to start the community, to be the place to come, to see, to watch, to view, to hear, to listen to martial arts movies. As I said, there just really isn't anywhere for martial arts movies on YouTube right now. People post fight scenes all the time. There are a lot of channels where, 2 or 3 people will sit down and watch a fight scene and react to a fight scene. There are reviewers that will sometimes review a random martial arts movie. But there is really nowhere to go on YouTube for just martial arts movies. I've checked a lot because I've just, out of the years of being super into martial arts movies, being in love with martial arts movies, I look for on YouTube and I'm like, who's talking about this? Who's talking about this? And no one's ever talking about the movies that I want to talk about. I want to talk about superhero movies. I want to talk about Star Wars. I love Star Wars. But everyone's talking about those. There's an easy place to go to find someone talking about Star Wars. You click Star Wars on YouTube, it'll take you to a trillion things. You put in martial arts movies on YouTube, not that many results. That's why I'm here. A little bit about myself and my movie watching habits. I love martial arts movies. That is clear now. That is obvious. I've made that point 60 million times in this video already. But let me tell you that I started as a kid. Of course, I watched Power Rangers. I loved Power Rangers. I probably saw Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, like a million times. When I was a kid, I don't think I'd seen a Bruce Lee movie yet. I'd never seen like an actual Bruce Lee movie. But I had seen that one, the biopic, Dragon Bruce Lee story, like a million times. I grew up on Jet Li movies. I grew up on Jackie Chan movies. The One is still like probably one of my favorites because that's Jet Li fighting Jet Li. Yeah. I grew up on Rush Hour. Now I look back on Rush Hour and I'm like, that's not that great. But still, I had the Tuxedo. I had the Medallion. These were the movies that wrought my childhood. And then just sprinkle in some random martial arts movies every now and again. Couldn't even tell you what I was watching when it comes to the random stuff. But then I remember at one point, I don't remember how old I was, at one point I had found, at the same time I found Ong Bak and Ip Man. Suddenly I had been introduced to Tony Jaa and Donnie Yen, two not entirely different worlds of martial arts movies, but different concepts. And suddenly my horizon was broadened. I started going back and watching stuff from the Shaw Brothers, a lot of wuxia movies, a lot of old stuff like that. I started looking at more Thai movies. I started looking at more countries. You usually think China, you think Japan when you think martial arts movies. You got Sonny Chiba, you got Bruce Lee. Those are two originals from those two countries. Let me get on camera there. And then I was like, oh, there's other countries that make really good movies. I've got movies from Korea, Vietnam, Thailand, China, Japan, France, Malaysia, Indonesia. A lot of places make really, really good martial arts movies. Some of it's random. Who'd have thought France made good martial arts movies? But you know what? Then you got Cyril Raffaelli and David Bell, and they make District 13. Because, they're awesome. So pretty much as a kid, I just loved anything that had the idea of martial arts in it, from Power Rangers to Jackie Chan and Jet Li movies, and even video games. I played a lot of Tekken, a lot of Street Fighter. We had a game called Bushido Blade. If you haven't played Bushido Blade, just go and look that up. That was like a fighting game, but everyone was a different kind of samurai. That was a really, really good game. You had Ninja Gaiden. You had Shinobi. Just, if it had martial arts, I was into it. Onimusha. Yes. So there's a tiny bit about me and my movies that I've loved ever since I was a kid. You know, of course, I've always loved comic books and Star Wars. I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. But that is Star Wars and martial arts movies. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Star Wars might edge it out. You know. Okay, guys, it's Star Wars. Get off my back. But Donnie Yen is in Star Wars, so you know you can't be too frustrated. When I found this out, when I found out that Donnie Yen was in Star Wars, like my two favorite worlds had collided. And I had just been brought pure joy. But let's get into what I plan to do with this channel. I've already got a good, 10 videos in. I know that I've done mostly reviews at this point, and that's honestly a lot of what I plan to do. But I am going to be reviewing movies. I'm going to be doing some trailer reactions whenever there are trailers. There's a couple that I need to do right now because there's one that looks really interesting. Whenever there's news, I'm going to drop some news. You know, you never know when there's some random martial arts movie news. A couple months ago, what was it called? Wolf Warrior 2, I apologize. Wolf Warrior 2 had become the highest grossing movie in China. And, you know, that's a bit controversial because the first one blows. The first one sucks. But the reason it had become the highest grossing movie in China, the second one, is strictly just because it had some Hollywood special effects, which I'm not really super into. If I'm not watching Chinese movies for Hollywood stuff, I'm getting away from Hollywood stuff so I can watch some unique, significant stuff that's happening in other countries. And then, of course, it's a very patriotic movie. Very, very patriotic. A lot of people maybe had to go see it. Who knows? Communism. And then also, that was also during a dark period where China was not allowing any, if at all, foreign movies into their theaters. So really, that was just about all there was to see for like 3 weeks, and it became the highest grossing movie in China. Maybe it cheated, maybe it didn't. Who knows? I gotta watch it. The first one sucks, guys. So reviews, trailer reactions, news. I'm also going to try to get some lists in here. Everyone loves lists. This is YouTube. You gotta have a list. I'm going to try to do some lists. I'm going to try to do them in a bit of a significant way if I can. I'm going to try to make it my own if I can. I'm not, the most creative person. I'm talking about movies that already exist. I'm not making them myself. But I'm going to try to do lists my own way. Who knows? Maybe they'll end up just being, like a regular Watch Mojo list. But who knows? I'm going to try. I want to do some lists. They need to be lists. I'm going to try to do comparison videos. I'm going to try to find out a good formula, do my own little comparison videos. If you've ever seen the channel Couch Tomato, they're a really good channel here on YouTube. They have a bunch of different series. 24 Reasons Why Two Movies, Wonder Woman and something else are the same. 24 Reasons they're different. And then, is this better than this? I'm not going to copy their formula. I'm not going to do that. That's a dick move. I don't want to do that. But I'm going to find my own way to do some sort of comparison kind of thing. I really want to do that because there are a lot of movies that are really, really similar, especially in the martial arts genre, especially when you start breaking it down to like wuxia, kung fu, some other random genres, gun fu. When you start breaking it down into subgenres of martial arts movies, a lot of them get really, really similar. I want to do a comparison video on Dragon the Bruce Lee story and Birth of the Dragon because right now Birth of the Dragon is my highest viewed video on this channel. It could change, who knows? But that is god-awful. It's a terrible movie. I'm sure if I go back and watch Dragon the Bruce Lee story, I will find just as many reasons to complain. Who knows? But I really want to do a comparison video on those. So those are my plans for this channel. I want to be the community for martial arts movies. I want to start the community because I don't think there is one right now. People post videos. People post fight scenes. People make videos of them reacting to fight scenes. People, sometimes do a review on some random martial arts movie. A lot of the big channels, your Chris Stuckmans, your Jeremy Johns, your Schmoes and Collider, they will do like a random review of a random martial arts movie, but there's no consistency. There's no place to go to find martial arts news, reviews, reactions. I want to start that community. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be doing reviews. I'm going to be doing news, trailer reactions, maybe some fight reactions. I don't really plan on doing that, but that could probably be a thing. I'm going to do lists. I need to get some lists in here. I'm going to do, comparisons. I'm going to do comparisons in here. That's one thing I really want to do. So those are my plans. I want to be the community. I'm going to do all those different types of videos. I'm going to start this community, people. Let's get this going. We need a place for people to come to discuss martial arts movies on YouTube because there just isn't one right now. Let's get it going. Thank you all for watching. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Martial Arts Film Freak. Bring yourself to the community. Bring your friends to the community. Bring your parents to the community because I know they want to talk about stuff too. My name is Tristan Glover. Follow me on social media. I am on Instagram. I have 2 Instagram pages. One is just simply myself. It is Tristan_Glover_. That's just me. That's where I just post random stuff about my life because you're all super interested. And then I have another one you might be more interested in if you're really into this channel. If you're a subscriber, you might really want to go to that Instagram. It's a really good one. People really like it. I like doing it. I've been doing it for about a year now. It is at Martial_Arts_Film_Facts. Not freak, facts. That is where I just post, martial arts film facts. Sometimes I delve into TV, sometimes video games. You never know. It's a good one. I like it. I like doing that one. Follow me there. It's on Instagram. I got a Twitter. It's just me again. It's just Tristan_Glover_. It's my Twitter. Go follow me there too. I don't do much there, but when I do, I think it's good. It's fine. Thank you so much for watching. Again, welcome to the channel. Welcome to this community that I am trying to build. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Like, share, let people know that I'm here. Thank you so much and have a good day. I need to come up with a catchphrase.